Hello, my name is Micheal Pitts. Um, I'm a DOT employee. I'm a maintenance equipment operator there. Um, a little bit about myself. I like playing video games, get into the Word of God, and just a joyful person, and just love to stay happy, keeping everybody else influenced, and um, and I'm mad about domestic violence.
Hello, it's me, Hassandra, founder of MAD, and we are here with Micheal Pitts through the eyes of a man. So we already know that domestic violence has the stigma that it only happens to women. However, men experience domestic violence as well. So I thought it would be very important to not only get the advice or the opinion or facts from a man, but also a man who's just looking from the outside in on domestic violence. So we know that you've never been in any type of domestic violence situations. So that's going to help us even more understand how men view domestic violence. So the question that I have for you first is, how do you define domestic violence?
Well, domestic violence, in my opinion, is it's like a person maybe feels trapped, and it's like a consistent basis of a person being abused in a certain way, and it has to be a pattern. But it's like it could be verbal abuse, it could be physical abuse, it could also be spiritual abuse, and even just, I mean, not saying anything at all, like they can just give certain looks or certain vibes, but it's a way of controlling a person to make them do what you want them to do against their will. And that's how I feel it. And like I say, it could be, in men and women, like we say. And it's just like it's just a sense of um dominance that you want to have on another person. Um, and without freedom. And that's how I define it.
You made some good points, especially when you said spiritual abuse. That's the first time that I've ever heard anyone actually pinpoint that detail, that and how you can just give people looks and just the vibe. So that was some good insight, because I know that a lot of people don't understand that you don't have to put your hands on somebody to be in a domestic violence situation. So with the stigma of people who don't quite understand domestic violence, or that views it just in a woman type way, what advice would you actually, well, how can I say this? How do you feel that we can unmask domestic violence when it comes to a male?
Um, well, as far as a male, that is, I guess, is a very deep situation, and the reason why I say that is because, I mean, of course, I haven't experienced it, but it's like, as far as a female, I guess, when a lot of people view as a female getting, abused or domestic violence is going on, is that like they tend to help, more because it's just like the female gives off that helping vibe, type of thing. Like, but as far as a male, it's like the world view of a male is supposed to be, oh, you supposed to be dominant, or you supposed to be able to handle your situation, or you a man just in general. That's what that's what they tell you. But I think it's a harder situation for a male, and like, because they're viewed as, oh no, you don't need any help, you that can't be going on, which that's not true, because a man can also be in a domestic violence situation, because it's like, and then the way I see it is that the way a man can do it is that, first of all, he have to, if you're in that situation, you have to remove pride out the way, and you have to seek help. Like, you have to, it's a communication thing. You have to open your mouth, and and just use your voice. Like, don't be in any kind of fear of what might happen to you, because Now, like I said, it's the same in a male situation. They could be physically being abused by a woman. I mean, and this could be with objects or anything like that, you know. But I think it just first comes with having somebody that you can confide in, having some, you know, there is plenty of places that you can call, and just be. It's like you really, literally, it's the same as a female. You just got to be able to open up to somebody. Somebody has to know, because the keeping quiet, it doesn't work. It is going to keep going on. It's going to get worse, and somebody could seriously get hurt. And I just think they just got to move. As far as a man goes, they have to move pride out the way, move the whole masculine part out the way, and everything like that. And just, you got to open up to somebody and let them know that, you know, this is happening to you, and it's real.
I think the most degrading thing that I ever seen, I
I
was
can't hear
looking.
you.
You can't hear me? Oh no, that's not good. Can you hear me now? See, that was the enemy trying not to get this interview heard, because we know that men need to be heard. But I think the most degrading thing that I've ever seen is a advocate actually laugh at a man who said that he was being domestically abused. And it literally almost brought tears to my eyes. And I remember pulling that person to the side, and I was just like, listen, I believe you, because I know that women are crazy, because I'm a woman. And in my situation, like I always say, I don't consider myself just to be the abused, but in situations, I've been the abuser as well. Because after a while, you get fed up, you get tired up, and you become the person that you don't want to be, because everything's happening, and you know the police don't help, people don't believe you, so you start taking matters into your own hands. And I think with men, when they begin to take matters into their own hands, you know, they reap more consequences than a woman. They done hit the man, they done threw the man out, hit him across the head with an ashtray, and stabbed him, and everything's good. But as soon as he pushed her, oh my God, you know, now it's shell time. So my heart really goes deep for males that's in domestic violence situations and that get fed up and retaliate. Now everybody is the abuser in the situation. So what advice would you give to a man who wants to get out of a domestic violence situation, but that's just having a lot of trouble? I know that you said that they have to put that pride aside, but what steps would you encourage them to take?
I think certain steps is to first they need to get away. You know, like they need to get out of the, like, just get out the house, get out the relationship, like try to get as far as away from that person as possible. Because you don't, like you just said, you don't want it to turn into a situation where then the whole situation flips on you because you didn't reacted in a certain manner that's either gonna get both of you in trouble or get you put in jail or anything like that. Because like you said, we know in the society that we live in, it's like males are gonna look bad as far as any type of actions they take towards a woman. And it's like, in this situation you just have to get away from the problem. And I think it's like the certain steps you need to do is, like, first, like I said, get away from the problem. Second is find somebody, find help for somebody that you know that you can trust, that won't tell everyone. And then it's like, um find a way to what I guess I would say, calm down or be in a place of peace. You know, because after going through a traumatic situation like that, it's like you don't want to be around any type of negativity. You know, you want to be in positive because your mind is not in the right place at that time. But I think it's just like, and like I said, there's numbers to call and there's places to go. And I just think it's a whole, you just need um a whole new approach to life and a whole new start. Because you know, of course, you know, can't nobody just zap your memory and they be gone and everything. But I think it's all about, and then, like I said, I think it's all about getting into the word, because God he is definitely a healer. And
Mhm.
I think it's like you take those steps to get closer towards him, and because he's the only one I know that can erase your memories from different things like that. And just find peace in him, and just don't even ever even bother with that person again. Is my advice, because it's not gonna help. And then even still further steps is towards getting in other relationships. You don't want to hold what they did onto everyone else. I mean, that little gap or fear would be there at the beginning, but allow that person to be them and not who that other person that you were with. Um, don't view them as that. Give them a chance. Give them, some opening. I ain't saying you got to tell them everything that you've been through, but give that person the same chance everyone else got. And just don't have so many walls up on that person, because they're trying to help the healing process also if you get in another relationship. And just different things like that. That's how I see it. Different steps, slow. It's a slow process, but it works.
And that is, everything is a process. Sounds like our MAD motto: release, relax, receive. Except you switched it up a little bit. You got to get out, you got to heal, and then you got to move on. So I want to take the time to say thank you, thank you, thank you for giving your insights, some amazing facts. And our goal today is to let men know it's okay to speak out. We know that domestic violence happens to you as well. So thank you, Michael, for coming. Is there anything
No
else you want to
problem.
say to the people?
Nah, just I hope everyone enjoyed this, meeting, and everyone is just having a great day, blessed day. And don't let anybody discourage you about anything that you're doing, your goals, things that you want to achieve in life. It's possible. It's possible. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't do it, and that you'll never amount to nothing. I don't believe in that. Anything is possible through God. You just keep going, keep on pressing towards your goals, and you'll get it done.
And there you have it, Micheal Pitts, Through the Eyes of a Man.